Delighted to be here with such a prestigious event on energy and agriculture. I think it's so important, and we in IFA have been involved in this space now for a number of years, but a serious frustration that the whole incentivization of the industry hasn't moved on. We've had a lot of talking, a lot of toing and froing, a lot of commitments made, and yet from a farmer's perspective, not a lot happening. We have to welcome some of the movements in the last 12 months, but I think it's very much the beginning, and there's huge opportunities as far as we're concerned from a farmer's perspective. We're really rolling back the clock, as in that farmers produced a lot of energy and a lot of food in bygone times. We're now wanting to get that back into that space, but it's not an easy space to get into. But without incentives, it's certainly not going to happen. And I know farmers on the ground were never so anxious to look at alternatives. We see what's happening in the food production side. We're at the bottom of the ladder. It's not a viable proposition on a lot of family farms now. So we do need to see alternatives coming on board, and let it be wind, let it be solar, let it be biogas or biomass. Farmers can do it. We're probably the only community that can solve or help to solve the carbon emissions problems that we have. So I think today our my take-home message would have been incentivize, put money into it, and it'll more than adequately return to the communities. And in fairness, renewable energy is quite a new phenomenon and new opportunities. But I think every farmer has the opportunity to, through smart farming that IFA have been very, very involved in, and just looking at their current situation where they can do things better, do things smarter, save energy. Like certainly last year with the 50 farmers that partook in the smart farming program, there was up on €7,000 saved per farm. That's, when you put that in perspective with the average farm income, 7,000 is a huge amount of money. So we're doing a lot already, and then we roll on and not just produce food but produce energy.